New at 6, what would you think if a sexually violent predator was placed next door to where you live?
Last night, we showed you how it could happen in Sutter Creek in Amador County. But that had many of you and us wondering, how is the offender's location determined? ABC 10's Kurt Rivera takes a look.
Paul and Marcia Urenda are outraged that their quiet Sutter Creek retirement home could soon have a sexually violent predator as their new neighbor.
Cell service is really sketchy up here. There's teenage girls that live in that house back up there. My granddaughter spends part of the summer here.
66-year-old William Stevenson is the man the California Department of State Hospitals is considering placing in this home next to the Urenda's property. According to an online legal research tool, he has a long criminal history, including convictions of sexually assaulting 2 women at a nude beach while threatening them with a knife. He was sentenced to 31 years in state prison, but committed to a state hospital since 2009. And while there are thousands of sex offenders shown in blue released into communities in California, it's different for so-called sexually violent predators shown here in yellow. When checking the Megan's Law website for the number of sexually violent predators placed back into society in our area, it's extremely low. By our account, for example, in Amador County, there are none. In San Joaquin County, there is only 1, and in Sacramento County, 4. So how is one placed into a community? According to the California Department of State Hospitals, it's done through a conditional release program, or CONREP. Quote, the court then orders CONREP to locate a residence for the patient in their county of domicile, that is, where they will live, which is legally determined by the court. The county of domicile is typically the same county that handles the patient's SVP, or sexually violent predator commitment proceeding. In Stevenson's case, it's Placer County. But then there is this, quote, placements to other counties are rare and only occur in extraordinary circumstances when court ordered.
Yet they somehow chose Amador County when we are one of the smallest, have the least resources, or the ability to actually cope with something under this magnitude.
We have an update to the court hearing set for Stevenson. Amador County Sheriff Gary Redmond says it has been moved to April 5th in Placer County Superior Court in Auburn. But the hearing is now only to vacate or cancel Stevenson's placement hearing because of procedural issues involving the state hospital system. We'll keep you posted on what'll happen next.